Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hello, my name is Indah, and in my channel I love to share everything about my passion in journaling and pen paling. I am so excited to have you here today because today's video is a special one. Not only I finally have more journal with me video, but also it is a collaboration for Halloween journal challenge hosted by Kia Creates. And yeah, I'm so honored and excited to be one of the collaborators. So thank you so much, Kia, for having me. So if you don't know about this challenge already, it is a month-long challenge throughout the month of October. This challenge has one prompt each day during this month that hopefully it can inspire you to do some journaling or crafting. I feel like this is a stress-free challenge. You can use any medium and style that you like. You can create a spread every single day or just dip in and out, meaning that just do the prompts that speak to you or you feel inspired by. In saying that, every day throughout October there is one collaborator posting their take on that day's prompt on YouTube. And yeah, today is my day and my prompt is Halloween traditions. If you'd like to see other collaborators video, I link the playlist on my description so you can check it out after this video. Alright, so I grew up in Indonesia and we don't really do Halloween here. It's not a big tradition that people usually do, but I would say places like bars and restaurants, some of them hosting a Halloween party, but really it's not that common. But when I lived in Australia, it's actually quite big over there. Well, at least in where I lived. So I usually drove around the neighborhood to see all of the people trick-or-treating, and it's just so cool to see a lot of houses in haunted and spooky decoration. So what you're seeing here in my video is all of the bits and pieces that I'm gonna use. The first pile that I showed you earlier was a bunch of Hispanic cultures printables from Casa de Papel. Then I also have stickers and notepad from my pen pal Evelyn. Then the illustration of a really beautiful and colorful house is actually a postcard that I got in Singapore. And the last pile that I showed you is a bunch of Halloween prints that I found on Pinterest. So here I'm looking for some pages that I want to work with, and then I decided to use the shoulder page here because I was thinking to put this beautiful print as like a focal point on this journal spread. So my take on this Halloween traditions prompt is I want to make my own Halloween tradition. So as I mentioned before, I didn't grow up with this tradition, but the time where I lived in Australia really inspired me to basically have one in my house. So if you're following me for a while, you might know that I just finished building my own house and I have moved in a couple of months ago. Well, my house is not 100% done yet, but I'm thinking to host a Halloween party in my house next year. So this journal spread is kind of like a mood board for what I want to do for next year. So next year in my Halloween party in my house, I will definitely dress up and so will everyone else who is invited. And I want to mention that I've been following Casa de Papel both on Instagram and YouTube. And I am so fascinated by the Mexican and Hispanic cultures that she's been sharing through her art. Like they're very bright and fun colors. And also it reminds me of Coco, the Disney movie that embraced this culture as well. So for the costume that I have in mind is I am inspired by the Day of the Dead, Mexican culture. So I printed a couple of costume and makeup inspiration from Pinterest and as well as the printables from Casa de Papel. I will link her YouTube and shop as well if you are interested. I am not sponsored, by the way. I'm just, I've been so fascinated by her art and I just really love what she does. So you need to check her out. So the oval image that I just put here is from the printable from Tu Casa de Papel, and I just glue it halfway to the flap of the page so it looks like a door in a way. And yeah, I just love having interactive elements like this. And then I just remember that I have some stickers in this aesthetic from my pen pal Evelyn, so here I'm just showing you how they are. And yeah, I also have this washi sticker strip that will be perfect for this spread. And these are the inspiration pictures. I want to put them on this side of the page, so yeah, just look at them. I really can't wait to do this. Like, I just knew it will be so fun and beautiful. So here I'm just playing around with the layout, and then I decided to cut them like fussy cut them, because I know I will put some background print on top of the page before I stick down the inspiration pictures. For the background, I want to have a simple collage. So here I'm using a book page and try to check which print would be better for the collage. I kind of want something that will not take over too much for the main prints that I want to use. So I'm thinking to put more neutral colors, like, or at least not too busy, because I have lots of colors on my printable and also my costume pictures. So after I glued my book page, I have this floral print that I really love. I think it's just so beautiful and fit with everything, but I'm just kind of contemplating whether it will be too busy or not. Then I couldn't decide, just like most of the time when I'm journaling, I could be that indecisive, so I just moved on with this Halloween notepad, which is so perfect, and I know for sure that I want to have this. And this notepad is also great for a journaling space. Then back to the floral pattern here. I think it's alright, it fits great, but then I found this notepad or a label that I got from my pen pal Puyan, and I like this one better. So yeah, I used this label instead. I cut at the edge of the label following the lace shape, and I can also use this for an extra journaling space if I need to. Then I stick down the family picture here with the costume. I really love this picture so much. I can ask my husband probably to wear something like this. So we're gonna be matching to each other in a way. So yeah, speaking about Halloween traditions, do you guys have one? Like, do you guys celebrate Halloween? And if you do, what's the tradition that you have? Or what's the tradition in where you live? Do you like to dress up as well? And what costume are you wearing for this Halloween if you dress up? So yeah, please let me know in the comments. I would love to learn about everything in, like in your culture or where you live, and kind of to know how similar or how different we are. It's just so interesting and fascinating in my opinion. So yeah, please let me know. So back to the video, you just saw me put this floral pattern on the back side of the flap. This is an origami paper that I got from my pen pal in Japan, Elena. Then I want to put the makeup inspiration picture here. Well, the dress is also beautiful, but I am inspired by the makeup for this picture. So yeah, I also put a label here to annotate something later on. So at this point, I think I have everything for the costume and makeup mood board, so I am moving on to the left page. So in here I am thinking to put a mood board of my Halloween dinner. Actually, I'm still not too sure if I want to have a Halloween dinner or lunch, but anyway, it's still like a year to go, but for now I'm thinking a Halloween dinner. So I have this postcard that I got when I was in Singapore. I think the design is made for this spread. It kind of blends with the Mexican and Hispanic color scheme, I would say. So yeah, I really want to include the postcard here, and I put it as like a flip out so I can use the back side of the postcard for either journaling or put some more pictures. So I just attach the postcard with washi tape like this. Then these are the food pictures that I'm thinking to make for the Halloween dinner, and I'm just playing with the layout here. Then I feel like the food pictures are too big, so I just trim them a little bit. Then I have this blue printable from Casa de Papel as well. I'm not too sure what this one is, but it's like a receipt, and yeah, the design is just so beautiful, and I decided to put it on the left side of the page. I am using a PVA glue to stick it down. Then I'm playing around again with the food pictures after I trimmed them down, but then I decided to put the table decoration picture on this page instead, because I will put a label on top of this page just to give a little like a title or something. And with the food pictures, I think it will be too crowded, so yeah, I just stick the table decoration picture straight on to the page with a glue stick, and I will be putting the food pictures on the back of the postcard. Next, I grabbed my sticker release insert, and I'm using the Halloween washi strip sticker that I got from my pen pal to kind of decorate the picture as like a picture frame or like a border. So now let's put the food pictures on the back of the postcard. I have brownies and pizza pictures with this cute spooky embellishment. I chose pizza and brownies because I feel like they are easier to make with this kind of decoration. And well, yeah, that made me curious actually. Have you guys ever made a spooky decoration food and also like that is easy to make? I would love to know the recipe. I have actually been cooking and baking quite a lot, like straight after my kitchen set was installed. I really love cooking and baking, and I actually learned how to cook when I lived in Australia because eating out is expensive over there. So when I moved back to Indonesia, although eating out is generally not expensive, but I still like a home cooked meal better. I think it's quite a luxury for me here to just know what I put in my food with the produce that I know is a good quality, and yeah, like something like that. And also with home cooked meal, I got to experiment new recipes. I really love when I receive a recipe from my pen pals, especially if it's like a special dish where they come from. So yeah, back to the video. I am making a title for this journal spread since it is like my mood board for next year. So the title is Upcoming Halloween Tradition. I really want to do it for this year, but I still don't have the necessary furnitures at the moment. So yeah, my house is not ready yet, but I think it will be ready for next year. So yeah, next year it is, and I can't wait to invite my family and my friends, especially my nephew and my niece. They'll be so cute in costumes, and I can imagine their reaction already with this spooky decoration food. They will be thrilled. Then I think I got everything that I want to put in this Halloween mood board spread. So I just put some labels and also washi tape here to make sure everything is in place, especially the fold area of the flap. I really like using labels to annotate things, especially with this kind of mood board spread. I usually don't do a lot of journaling. With mood board spread, I tend to care a lot more on the visuals, if that makes sense. Then I just put more decoration with stickers and also rounding the ends of the paper with this kind of tool. Not too sure what this one is called, yeah, but this kind of tool. And then I put more washi tape. I have this washi tape sample from my pen pal Jessie, so thank you, Jessie. And I also have this very narrow washi tape that is so cute. I just got it recently and it's from the brand BGM. I mentioned this brand quite a lot in my Journal With Me video because the quality is so good. They're sticky and so easy to work with. So yeah, highly recommend this brand. And so now let's do the read and journaling. So now I'm just adding more stickers to finish it off. I really love this sticker sheet. I think it is very fitting for the Mexican and Hispanic culture that I'm going for, like for the aesthetic. So yeah, thank you so much, Kia, for this opportunity for me to join this collaboration on the Halloween journal challenge. It is so fun, and I know this is the last day of the challenge. Well, there is one more prompt for tomorrow though, which is a flip through. So if you actually did join this challenge from the beginning or even just from yesterday, I would love to see your flip through and also today's prompt. But yeah, this is my take on the 30th of October prompt, which is Halloween traditions. So yeah, here it is, the overall look for today's journaling session. I really hope you liked today's video. I appreciate you all being here today to watch my video. It means a lot. If you like this video, please click the like button and subscribe to me as well if you haven't already. And also to follow me along for my journaling and pen paling journey, and you will see what I will actually do for the Halloween next year. So yeah, I have put all of the information that I mentioned in this video on my description box below, so make sure to check it out if you're interested. And yeah, I think that's all for today. Thank you again, guys, and I hope you're all having a great day wherever you are, and I will see you again in my next one. Bye.